Singh, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. J. Lada, the Chief Executive Officer of Infopark, Mr. Sushant, and the representative from Trade Mission, the head of mission from the British Consulate, dear faculty members, respected invitees from the media, from the industry and business, and dear students and parents. It's a proud moment. Finally, we have come to an end to open the Summit of Future 2025. The journey that we started 6 years back as an institution in the state, we used to face a question, Kerala, we have a lot of universities and colleges. Do we need another player in the state? Is there any space for another institution? So we come up with a campaign called Be the Change and Be the Future. We are proposing a change. The change is futuristic. We are trying to bring change makers, small change makers, and produce graduates. They can answer, they can solve the problems of the society, the industry, and much beyond. We started with the intake with this year, the 2024 intake. It has become a kind of responsibility as a university for us to emphasize and showcase what is the future all about, what is the change we are trying to bring in the state, in the society. More or less, how do we build a people's university or a university for the future? We started working on a concept which is Summit of Future. Coincidentally, United Nations has organized a similar event, exactly the same event, and the Honorable Prime Minister was one of the key speakers at this summit. With that inspiration, the entire team at Jain, not just the faculties or teaching staff, even the non-teaching staff, the students, and the fraternity beyond that, started working on one theme, which is future. Yes, as a university, we are here to make an impact. We are here for a purpose, with a purpose. That is all about showcase what is the future all about, and how do we mold students towards the future as a change maker. I just thought of setting the context. What is the Summit of Future? Which is a 7 days event, which has been launched by the Honorable Chief Minister in the month of November, 27th of November. We have been reaching out all the institutions and different organizations in the state to work collaboratively for a vision which is future. Lot of outreach events, lot of outreach activities, competitions and challenges to showcase and demonstrate our vision towards future, our vision as a university. And this week is the concluding week for the summit. We are starting today with this small gathering of friends and family on this Saturday evening. And tomorrow onwards, we have 7 days and with 7 tracks. As an institution, we start with education, which is our day-to-day business. And the day 2, it's technology. As you all aware, we are situated in the Infopark ecosystem, the IT capital or the Silicon Valley of Kerala. So we have technology in the day 2. The day 3, we're discussing about the climate action, environment, renewable energy as a part of our 8th summit. Day 4, we have entrepreneurship and innovation. And day 5, we are talking about creative economy. How do we build a $1 trillion creative economy from the state? And day 6, which is a green future, we are talking about agriculture, politics, and sustainability. And day 7, where we are celebrating our culture, food, culture, literature. So 7 days, 7 tracks, 200 plus speakers, well curated, 140 plus sessions, which consist of form of master classes, panel discussion, keynote sessions, and fireside chats and conversations. This is not just a conference, which is much beyond that. We have a lot of activities plugged. We have a flea market, which is open to the public in the campus. We have a student finale. We are showcasing all the artworks from the students from the different colleges in the state. Then we have a robotic expo. We are showcasing the robots, and even we brought a Tesla car, which is considered and treated as a benchmark for the finest innovation in the EV vehicle segment, the Tesla X, the first time in the state, with a plate future. And we have the music festivals, all the 7 days, and this would be the largest music festival, the biggest music festival being conducted or organized in the state. Best of the best bands, even the singers like Aman Malik and all performing first time in the state. So this event is not just for the scholars, not just for the students, or teachers, or someone working in multinational companies. പച്ച മലയാളത്തിൽ പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു ഓട്ടോ ഓടിക്കുന്ന ആൾ മുതൽ തെങ്ങ് കയറുന്ന ആൾ വരെ ഈ ഇവന്റ് വരണം. So we have plugged each and every element, and there is a takeaway for everyone from this event. That's the insights, that's the thought process we have applied when we were curating this event. And we call it as India's the biggest futuristic and vibrant festival. And this event has a vision as well, as a purpose as well. We would like to expose Kerala as a state, Kochi as a state, to retain our talents, to attract workforces from different parts of the world as well. We spoke to a lot of employers. We had a networking lunch with the so-called chief executive officers or CXOs and the thought leaders from the industry, where we shared ideas. We heard them, we listened them, we understood what they expect from the institutions, what is their expectation from the academia, what kind of output, what kind of graduate attributes they are looking forward from the academia or institutions. And we had a networking even with the other institutions in the city as well, because we are promoting inclusivity. We value inclusivity as a value. And with a great pride, I'm pleased to open this session with the dignitaries. We have Honorable Minister of Industries. He has just reached India from the World Economic Forum, the 4-day trip. And we have Honorable MP. He's there for each and every event, like a brother, like a guide, as a great friend to the institute, to the university. And we have the leadership team from the university, Honorable Chancellor, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Pro-Vice Chancellor, and the great support from the Chief Executive Officer and the InfoPark ecosystem. Yes, let us celebrate the future. This event is to celebrate. We have a teaser video. You would have watched the teaser video where we demonstrate that change is still changing. Innovation is still innovating. So let us celebrate the Festival of Future here, the Summit of Future 2025 for the Kerala. Thank you once again. Have a great evening.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tom M. Joseph, for your visionary insights that have set the stage for an extraordinary summit. Let us take a moment to express our gratitude and appreciations for having coordinated such a wonderful event with a soft round of applause, please. Thank you. And with that, let me exercise my distinct honor to invite Dr. Chen Raj Roychand, the esteemed Chancellor of Jain deemed to be University and Founder Chairman.
Most respected dais, Honorable Minister P. Rajiv, Minister of Law, Industries, a very dynamic person. I met him 6 months before, and he has a vision for Kerala for 20 years ahead of times. So we need such leaders in the world to make things happen, and I'm very happy to connect with him today. And he's already, I asked him one thing, are you bringing the Private University State Act in Kerala? Yes, everything is ready. This assembly we are going to bring it. So that shows the vision he had, and he works single-handedly to bring in a new concept to the Kerala. And what a better person to fit into this mold of future summit, a visionary leader. Comes all the way from World Economic Forum, early morning 4 o'clock, attends all the programs, comes here, we'll do one more program and go. That keeps him that energetic. So we need leaders. Swami Vivekananda always used to say, give me 300 people, I'll change the whole world. So he is one among the 300 leaders, I can say, Mr. Rajiv. Not to praise him, because I met him second time, but first time I had a good meeting with him. Then next to Mr. Rajiv is a very handsome MP, very young, Hebe Eden. I thought he just passed out from the college and he has come. But when I was told that he is the MP and I saw the photo, I matched it again, and very handsome young. First thing I told him, complimented him that you are very handsome. And just looks out, just passed out of postgraduate college and come here. So another young leader in the making. And also we have Sushant Kurutil, CEO of Infoparks. We have a young madam, Shalini madam, Madepalini from British Deputy. I just saw you when you were talking to Tom. Tom, who is the architect for this entire future summit, very young leader. Our colleagues, my colleagues, all off the dais and on the dais, all the young leaders, Kerala, young leaders who are the students and all the invitees, well-wishers, press, journalists. Tom has given the entire picture of the 7 days. It's just not a summit, it is the future. So all of you will get ingrained into the new vision, what is happening in the world. The whole world is talking about technology or digital or artificial intelligence. There will be no currency. That was in the news also, it came that there will be no currency in February after this summit was formed. And that is going to happen in next 2-3 years, because even the currency will get into the digital currencies. So the entire new concepts, new ideas, it's not only about education, it is whether it's industry, whether it is agriculture, whether it is technology or whether it is services sector. And Kerala being a 13 lakh crore economy, with 1.2% of the land and 2.8% of the India's capital population, 4% of GDP is contributed by Kerala, and throughout 6.3% of GDP growth of Kerala state has been fascinating, with 12% in agriculture or 25% through industries and 66% from the services sector, and with the youth population of 25%. I foresee a Kerala into a new services sector where you are going to add new dimensions to it. And Kerala, whoever they've gone, and 100% literacy in Kerala. Just now I was asking the minister, is it, we have reached 100%, 99.9 on it is 100% literacy, and this will only state, not only in the India, across the world I'll find only this state which has 100% literacy, which I know it from last 30 years because I have been coming to Kerala on regular basis. When I was a textile dealer, I traveled the whole Kerala, so I do understand that. So this future summit will gain a lot of insights to all of you. We are looking at Jain not as an university, we are looking at Kerala as a GDP intact. If it is 4% of GDP, can we add 1 or 2% of GDP to the Kerala and create some 10,000 entrepreneurs in next 10 years. So we have come to Kerala only to impact the economy, because you are educated people, you have intellectual audience, and you have all the wherewithal to see something different in the future. And how the students studying in university earn while learning. So earn while learn through applied knowledge, through skills, and through future, because the whole globe is as one, in one box you can see the whole globe. Imagine what is going to, when the artificial intelligence has taken over everything now. So we have to challenge ourselves. The future of summit, these 7 days who are going to attend this, I'm sure there is a lot of takeaway points for all of you. I see a great future at what has happened in education or maybe in the business, maybe in the technology. What has happened in last 10 years has never happened in 10,000 years in the civilizations of the world. So this is the future of next 20, 30 years, 2047. If India becomes a third largest economy on the planet with a $45 trillion economy. Imagine the kind of impact and the kind of the scope, whether it is infrastructure, whether it is shipping, or whether it is commerce, whether it is trade, whether it is blue ocean minerals, or whether it is space, or whether it is, you talk about knowledge economy, because the future empires is the empires of the mind. So today's youth at 31, Kerala I think has 31 years median age. Uttar Pradesh has 20 years. So India's demographic population is almost 50% of the young population at 27. Imagine what next 10, 20 years you are going to be in the world of imagination, world of future possibilities, which can make things happen. So it is a continuous journey of evolution. It is a continuous journey of education, knowledge, continuous journey of understanding the cross-border transactions and the world as a globe as a one village, or we talk globe as a connectivity. Anything can happen the way if we have a vision. So this summit is planned on that vision. I'm sure this is going to be one of the extraordinary inputs, which the output will be seen in next 10 years. The 7 days of deliberation, what is going to happen here with more than 100,000 people attending this summit and the plenary sessions, whatever Tom has given, and the entire information is given to all of you. So we are looking forward for the future growth of the Kerala state as a whole and nation as a whole. And as a globe, can we create the game changers? And the game changers will happen only through continuous innovation and creativity. And we are looking at, this will be the first university in the country to talk about transdisciplinary project-centric learning, which will only talk about entrepreneurial. If you pay the fees, you have to earn your own fees through your own skill, through subject orientation on hands-on skills basis. So this is what we have been doing from last 30 years. I thought Kerala was my passion to happen, start a campus here, and luckily we succeeded. And we are on the pathway to impact the Kerala economy and the nation as a whole in a right spirit, in a right attitude, with a positive outlook. And I foresee a great future for this summit, not only this summit, in this inputs to implement that in the years to come. So thank you all for attending this small function, in-house function, because the whole program will start from tomorrow. Tom's idea was that we bring family and friends and well-wishers and few students and do the inauguration. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister, for taking your precious time to come here. Handsome Mr. MP. Thank you very much, Madam, for coming here and supporting and blessing us. So we'll work as a team, we'll work as a unit, we'll work as a part of the Kerala government, society, and all the institutions and business leaders, and make things happen in this country. Thank you very much for your patient listening.
Thank you so much, Honorable Chancellor, for the vision you have shared with us and for your genuine appreciation for this event. And now it is my absolute pleasure to be inviting a dynamic leader who has demonstrated an unparalleled commitment to the social development, innovation, and the empowerment of communities. With great privilege, let me very humbly invite Honorable MP Hybe Eden to deliver the keynote address. So please join with us.
Sorry, I didn't expect that. I was expecting the Honorable Minister to speak, to inaugurate the summit. The Honorable Minister for Law, Industries and Choir, my dear friend Sri P. Rajiv, the Vice Chancellor, Deputy Mission Head of the UK, and many distinguished guests on the dais, off the dais, and friends from the academia, the media industry, media fraternity, brothers and sisters. There is a lot of buzz for the last many days regarding the summit of future. And everybody is quite eager to understand what exactly is happening in Jain University. My very dear friend and brother, Dr. Tom Joseph, is a young man with a lot of dreams. And whenever he shares a dream, I always sometimes find it hard to digest. Kerala has always been in the forefront of education. The formal general education scenario in Kerala is called one of the best. The higher education scenario, I have a lot of differences of opinion, a lot of debates. I myself enter into a lot of debates with many of my colleagues. And Kerala has a huge history of not just the governments, but many social reformers, revolutionary leaders who were change makers in a society, like Srinarayana Guru, like Chavara Kuriakose, Elia Saint, and many people, many religions in Kerala competed to make education one of their biggest priority. And when we look now to the future of education, of a state where we had huge resistance when self-financing colleges started, when there were a lot of resentment against a lot of popular views and demands from the education industry. But again, the time has come where everybody is opening their hands to welcome all the major universities to Kerala. And there is a huge part of young people of Kerala who are migrating for the future, for the education, for the livelihood, for the profession. And the best brains are across the globe, but not in Kerala. This is the unfortunate situation where, when I always discuss this with my very dear friend, the Honorable Minister, he always is very positive to say that we will have a reverse migration which will happen. We have the IBM which employs new people. We have the Ernst & Young which comes up with new office spaces. We have the IT industry, we have the CEO who has a lot of aspirations regarding our info park. And our system is getting completed even with systems like Jain University in place. And the buzz is all around with the news Tom created in the newspapers. I think some of the elderly people thinks that their currency is not of any value again. And that is a kind of creative intervention he made to make sure that this summit is a huge success. And I believe that the dreams the challenges he had while designing the concept, the challenges he had to bring the Tesla to Kakanad, to Kerala, the challenges financially and logistically and many other ways he had to face. But when I stand here, even being a people's representative, even I have no contribution to this, I am very proud to say that this is going to be the future of Kerala, and this is going to be the summit future of Kerala. Like I said, there are a lot of social change makers and revolutionary leaders of education in the past. This is not a comparison, but if you want to see the future of the education, of the future of Kerala, you can look at Mr. Tom Joseph, my dear friend and brother. I'm very happy to be here. It's not just about academics. It is not about people who come and speak here, but there is a huge young population which is going to gain, who are interested in technology, who are interested in climate change, who are interested in environment, in agriculture, and many, many more segments. And music and design and films have always been a part of the journey. And I'm very sure that this is going to create a new era, a new thought process, new discussions would open up in this 7 days. And I strongly believe that this is going to break the system. This is going to break the barriers of the systems in place. and this would bring more thoughts and fresh energies and ideas into our concepts, into our traditional thought process, and I believe that the summit would continue in the coming year also. All the very best for the entire team. There has been a huge team behind the entire process, and I congratulate all of them for making this happen and for making all of us to a part of this campaign. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thanks a lot, Shri Hybeden MP, for your valuable time and for such a thought-provoking keynote address. And today we are honored to have with us Shri P. Rajiv, Kerala's Minister, respected Minister for the Law, Industries and Career. Sir, may I humbly request you to kindly inaugurate the Summit of Future Kerala 2025 by igniting the ceremonial lamp. May I also request all the other dignitaries to kindly join him for this auspicious moment. And with this grand display of unity and reverence, let the radiant glow of the lamp be ignited, thereby symbolizing the illumination of knowledge and the beginning of an auspicious summit. Thank you so much. May I humbly request all of you to be kindly seated after this, and also very humbly requesting our Honorable Minister, Shri P. Rajiv, to kindly deliver the inaugural address. As we all know, he is a driving force in shaping the Kerala's future-ready economy, and so the stage is yours.
Honorable Member of Parliament, my friends, Sri Hybeden, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, and symbol of Jain University, and the man of the summit, Mr. Tom, and diplomat from UK, Consulate, and CEO, InfoPark, dignitaries who are present here, faculty members, delegates, and dear students. At the outset, I would like to congratulate Jain University for organizing this wonderful summit, that is Summit of Future Kerala 2025. I just came from Davos after attending the World Economic Summit. The theme was collaboration of the intelligent age. Actually, at that occasion, we are trying to showcase the potential of the state of Kerala. 3.5 days, I met with 70 universities and attended 4 programs. Here we are discussing about the future of society, future of economy, future of agriculture, future of education, and future of the world as a whole. Nobody can predict what would be happen tomorrow. In the recent book, Harari in Nexus described the transformation of the age from Stone Age to this artificial intelligence era. In democracy, as I explained, the elections is already as rituals. The state is controlling not only the actions but the thinking of the human being. If you just put a question to the chat GPT, what do you think about me? Then it will give a elaborate explanation about you that is more than what do you know about you yourself, by yourself. That is the reality. It is collecting all details, your search details, your chat details, your location details, your purchasing details, whether you are purchasing brands or you are waiting for the office, where are you standing in the malls or the cinema halls or the other locations. Analyzing all this data, this artificial intelligence is giving a clear picture about you. That is the reality. Then now AI, Gen AI is writing the programs. Earlier we are thinking only human beings can write the programs. Only with the basis of these programs computer can work. Now the situation is transforming. Gen AI is writing the programs. Robots are manufacturing new robots. Earlier human being can manufacturing this robot. Now robots are making new robots. I think several new contradictions will be coming due to this transformation of technology. Nobody can predict. If every actions are doing by these robots, then what can be done by the human being? Then who can purchase all these products? Then I think after several decades, human beings are simply sitting, organizing these conferences, watching the movies, eating the different taste of foods. Robots are making all these things. If the wealth is transformed to all human beings in an equitable manner, then it would be happened. Nobody can predict what would be happen. The philosophy may be changed, economy, the definition, terminology, everything may be changed due to this transformation of technology. I would not like to take more time to describe in these things. Several experts are coming here to explain their perspective to the transformation of technology and the impact on different sectors of the society. I am happy because all these summits are happening in the state of Kerala. Thanks to the Chancellor for his kind words. We met in Bangalore as a part of our roadshow. As a preparatory program of coming Invest Kerala Global Summit, which is being held on February 21st, 22nd in Kochi, we are organizing several roadshows. During that program, I met him. We had a very good conversation. Recently, Gartner organizing its international summit in Kochi. And most of the big events are happening in Kerala. Hungarian president came here for his vacation. Chief Justice of India was here for his vacation in Wayanadu. And most of the celebrities are coming from different parts of the world to the state of Kerala. I am trying to take all this opportunity to showcase the potential of the state of Kerala. Actually, we have to position ourselves because the general deep-rooted presumptions are far away from the facts. Kerala has been ranked the number 1 in ease of doing business of the country this year, first time. We were in 28th position. De facto, nobody was behind us at that time. Then we could improve to 15th. This time, Kerala has been ranked the number 1, the top achiever of the country in ease of doing business. This is the first state in India, which, not in India, the first location, because it is not a country, it is a state, it has declared internet right as a basic right of the citizen. First time in the world, Kerala has declared. That declaration is not confined to the words. The government of Kerala has established a optical fiber cable infrastructure mechanism to provide speedy connectivity to all with affordable cost. First time in the country, K4. And the Kerala is the first digital state of the India. In 2016 itself, Kerala, the union government, the president of India had declared this is the first digital state of the country. Kerala is the first fully digitalized banking state of India. And in our schools, 7th standard students are learning AI. The government has trained more than 2 lakh school teachers how to utilize AI tools. Next time, obviously, we are thinking to include how to use not only tools, agents. Now tools are transformed to agents. And also, Kerala is the first fully e-governed state of the country. It is going to be recognized as the first digital literary state of the country. I think the declaration will be coming within 2 months. These are the reality. This is small landscape of the country. Only 1.16% of the landscape and 2.8% of the population. This small landscape with this population percentage, we are contributing 4% of the GDP of the country. Some people are that state is contributing 8%, this state is contributing 7.6%, you are contributing only 4%. Yes, this is 1.16% of the landscape. With 2.8% of the population, we are contributing 24% of the turnover of the medical device industries of the country. 24% of the turnover of the medical device industries of the country. 12% of the blood bags used by the world is manufactured by a Kerala company. 12% of the world bags used by the world is manufactured by a Kerala company, Thermal Penpol. 80%, more than 80% of oleoresin used by the world is manufactured by Kerala companies. This small state is the world hub of spice processing. These are the realities. This 1.16% landscape of the country is the home of highest number of 5-star hotels. Not in Maharashtra, not in Goa, not in Delhi. Here in Kerala, 51 5-star hotels are here. 36 Maharashtra, 34 or 33 in Delhi, then Goa. 2023 statistics 46, thereafter 5, now 51. Taj, 2 Taj hotels are inaugurated by our Chief Minister within a month. One was at Kasaragod, another is at Kochi, along a joint venture of Cochin International Airport and Taj. Another one is ready in Alway, Taj Uganda. 2 Hiltons are ready. 2 ITC group hotels are ready. The construction work is going on. But I think 60 or 70 hotels, 5-star hotels in this small landscape, and more than 1,200 resorts, around 70 heritage hotels. That is why Kerala is God's own country. The tourist destination of the world now. This is a place which we have adopted first time in India, a design policy. Jain University earlier organized a good conclave on design a few years back. Yes. Design Fest. I was there. The cabinet had approved a design policy. We had organized a very good workshop, consisted of different stakeholders, and finalized the design policy. We are going to approve ESG, first the ESG policy, environmental social governance policy, and education also, higher education.